Welcome, curious minds. Today, we're going to dive into a piece of tech you probably use all the time, maybe without even thinking much about it.
Yeah, especially if you're grabbing coffee or, filling up your car.
Exactly. We're talking about the Verifone C18. It's one of these smart new systems aiming to make those quick stops, well, quicker and smoother.
And our mission today really is to unpack what makes this C18 thing a significant step up, particularly for places like C-stores, fuel stations.
The busy spots.
Right. We want to look at its dual mode capability, which is quite cool, how tough it's built and, what it all means for you when you're just trying to pay and go.
Okay, let's start with that dual mode thing then, because that sounds like the real game changer here.
It really is.
We've all been stuck in those lines, right? You just
Mm-hmm.
want one drink, but the queue is massive. What if the cashier screen could just flip to become a self-checkout?
That's pretty much the core idea. The C18 has this big 18.5-inch HD touchscreen, capacitive, like your phone, and it's designed to switch roles instantly. 1 minute, it's the cashier's POS point-of-sale system. The next, it's facing you for self-checkout.
Huh. So a store could basically, double its checkout spots during peak times?
Exactly that, without needing more counter space. Perfect for those grab-and-go situations we all find ourselves in.
Yeah.
Imagine how much that could cut down wait times.
Yeah, definitely. But, okay, a screen that's constantly being tapped, probably switched around.
Right.
It needs to be seriously robust, right? This isn't just a tablet sitting there.
You hit the nail on the head. It's built tough. The hardware is designed for the real world for sure. It's got this strong anti-glare glass.
Important for visibility, too.
Right. And you can mount it differently. Landscape for the cashier, portrait for self-checkout. Inside, it's got some serious power, too. Starts with a 7th-gen Intel Celeron, but crucially, it's scalable.
Scalable how?
You can ramp it up to a Core i7 processor, expand the RAM from 4 GB all the way to 32 GB. So it's an investment that can actually grow with the business. It's sort of future-proof in that sense. And it has built-in stuff too. Camera, microphone, speaker, audio jack. Even optional biometric login is possible.
So it's not just a payment terminal, it's more like an integrated hub. How does the software make all this work together smoothly? For the store and, for us using it.
Well, the software side is pretty smart. It runs on standard systems, Linux or Windows, and it connects tightly with Verifone Commander. That's their big site management platform.
Ah, okay.
So it's not just taking your money, it links into everything. Authorizing fuel pumps instantly, running loyalty programs, managing fleet cards.
Fleet cards, like for delivery drivers and stuff?
Exactly. And, really important these days, handling age verification smoothly and reliably for things like tobacco or alcohol.
Right, that's a big one.
And here's a key thing for businesses, something that often slows down upgrades.
Hmm.
You don't need to recertify your existing POS software to use the C18.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is a big deal. That must save them a ton of hassle and money.
A huge amount. It makes deployment much faster and simpler. Plus, it has built-in diagnostics to handle issues gracefully if they pop up.
So the system's smart about avoiding headaches for the business. But let's get back to the customer experience. We all hate waiting. How does this directly speed things up for us?
This is where you really feel it. The interface uses multi-touch gestures, like your phone again, and it's designed to be really intuitive. Faster taps, faster swipes, faster transactions.
Makes sense.
And it matters because, get this, studies show something like 73% of customers will actually walk away if the line is too long.
73%? That's huge.
It really is. So this system is directly tackling a major reason why businesses lose sales and customers get frustrated. It even have little touches like a status light ring for alerts, or it can show custom info on screen like which fuel pump is ready, or maybe a special offer.
Little things that make it smoother. Okay, sounds efficient, user-friendly, but what about security? And making sure it lasts, future-proofing.
Absolutely critical. Security-wise, it takes all the modern payments you'd expect. EMV chip cards, contactless tap to pay, mobile wallets like Apple Pay or Google Pay.
The usual suspects.
Right. And again, crucially, without needing apps to be recertified. From a security standpoint, it uses advanced stuff like P2P encryption.
Point to point.
Yeah, so your card data is encrypted the instant it's read, all the way through the transaction. Super secure. It also supports secure loyalty programs and fleet payments. It's even looking ahead to things like hydrogen fuel payments.
Hydrogen. Okay, that is future-proofing.
Exactly. And because it's scalable and designed for easy support, Verifone claims it have the lowest total cost of ownership in its class. It's built to last and adapt.
So wrapping it up then, what's the big picture takeaway here?
I think the Verifone C18 is a really clever blend. It takes the best of having a cashier available and the speed of self-checkout and puts them in one single durable box.